who is ready for some crazy feedings? These guys are insane to watch. Let's go. There we go. There they go. I'm try to dump these in quick so we can get a good feeding video. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Are you guys ready to see a live feeding or what? Let me wrap this water change up and we'll get right to it. But before we get to the feeding video, I want to give you guys an up-close look of all of my monster fish that are in my 300-gallon aquarium. Another fun part of water change day for me is I like to get up on top of the tank and look at the fish from above. They look so much bigger. Seeing them from the side doesn't really show their size aspect as much as from the top. So with any big tank, you have to have a ladder to get up there. I have to use this ladder each time just to clean this tank out. And this ain't even my biggest. This is my 300-gallon aquarium. For you guys that are new to the channel, I do have a 1,000-gallon aquarium that I'm currently setting up. Stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because you will not want to miss the 1,000-gallon aquarium build and what I stock it with. But let's get up here and check these bad boys out. There's my big clown knife, my beautiful Matoro Stingray, Tiger Shovel Nose by Marble Catfish Hybrid, the Tiger Oscar here. We got some of my Zool Bass coming up here. As well. You can see they're kind of all gathered. They all kind of hang out. You can see my big spotted Florida gar over here too. But they compete really hard for food, so you guys are going to see some craziness happen. And here is my ginormous red-tailed catfish. Now I've only had him for about 4.5 months, and he was just about 1.5 inches when I bought him 4.5 months ago. Now he's pushing probably about 13, 14 inches already. Absolutely crazy how fast these guys grow. But what do you guys think? Isn't it nice seeing them from up above? Don't they look a lot bigger? And there they are from the side. Really in love with this catfish. I tell you what, he is cool, isn't he? Loving this gar too. Look at that, guys. Wow. He's got some crazy teeth that you guys are going to see in this feeding video as well. Really like the colors on this guy too. Look at that. The green and red coming out. Absolutely stunning. Man. And just for size reference, so you guys can get a good feel for how big these fish are, this is my smallest fish here. And he's coming up on 11 inches. I'd say he's about 10.5 inches right now. Oscar, it's big. The gar, I think he's pushing close to 15 inches. The clown knife is pushing 20 inches. This catfish down here, my hybrid Tiger Shovel Nose, is probably pushing 17, 18 inches. That's a 13, 14 inch Stingray. The catfish, 13, 14 inches as well. The bass, my biggest bass is probably a little over a foot big here. He's probably 13 inches or so. But yeah, pretty big fish, and that's why I have a 1,000-gallon aquarium getting fired up and ready to put these bad boys in, because they're only going to get bigger. Well, the aquarium is about full. I just fired on the pump, so you start seeing water come out here in just a minute. And we're getting ever so close to the feeding video. There we go. See it? Streaming out there. So now that you got to meet all of my fish back behind me, I want to know from you guys, which one is your favorite fish? And also, which fish from this aquarium would you like to see go in my 1,000-gallon aquarium? I'd really like to hear your guys' thoughts, so let me know down below. Alright guys, are you excited? It is now feeding time. We're going to feed my fish a variety of foods, and it's going to start with some of the sinking pellets that I have here, and then some of the Hikari food sticks that I have here that float. A lot of my top feeding fish love these. My gar, my bass, and the Oscar, they eat these up pretty good. The sinking pellets Everybody eats, everybody loves them. They're super expensive too when you buy them in a size like this, but they're definitely worth it. These have some of the best nutrients in my personal opinion. My catfish really like these, whatever can get to the bottom anyways. Here we go. So we can go from underneath here so you guys can get a good view. They're being so gentle on camera. Normally they're destructive and smashing the water. There we go. Some of the bass are starting to smash the water. There we go. Look at that. It's so fun watching the bass eat and strike the top of the water like that. I just wanted to show you guys all the variety of foods I feed my fish, because I really believe variety is key to having healthy fish. You know, these pellets have a lot of nutrition that just shrimp and tilapia can't give. I like giving shrimp and tilapia for the mere fact that it's straight protein that'll help your fish grow quickly. The pellets are like a multivitamin for these fish. It's going to give them a lot of their essential nutrition that they need. So putting your fish on a variety diet is very key in my opinion. Alright, so we'll get some sinking pellets here. Just a little bit, because we're going to feed them a variety of all kinds of stuff today. Like I said, everybody eats these, everybody loves them. We'll see what makes it down to the bottom. Yeah, the catfish go crazy for these. As you can tell, whatever hits the bottom is mainly the catfish. Now, the stingray and the clown knife won't eat these. They just eat shrimp and tilapia and that's it. They're stubborn. But you guys will find out what they eat here soon and how I get their food past the top feeders, because it's very hard to do, and I'm going to show you an easy way to handle that. Because anybody who owns bass will let you know that feeding your fish down below can be a challenge if you just throw the food straight in. I'm going to show you my way of how I feed the clown knife and the stingray. Look at that. All those pellets already cleared up and gone. The floating sticks gone. What do you guys think? Ate them up pretty good. Now we're going to feed some shrimp and tilapia to the stingray and the clown knife, and I can't wait to show you guys how I do that. So the secret weapon that I have to feed my clown knife and the stingray is an 1.5 inch PVC pipe. That is it. This will allow me to put this inside the tank and have the food fall out of here for the stingray and the clown knife. Now, it's still tricky. A lot of the fish in here know what this is. They know when this tube comes in, it's food time. So you're going to get a kick out of my catfish especially. They will harass this tube trying to knock the food out. It is quite funny. And this will prevent any of the other fish from eating, so I can get these guys to eat. Because they're picky, and especially the clown knife, he's not an aggressive eater yet. So I have to get the food over towards him. If not, he will not come up for food like the bass will. The bass will eat it all before the clown knife can even get to it. As you can see, the catfish is already starting to take interest. He always pesters the tube. I know you can't see this in the picture, but she actually got her food. Her and the catfish will duke it out for the food every now and then. But as you guys can tell, it's not so easy trying to target feed when you got a lot of monsters in the tank. But I'm going above and beyond to make sure every one of my monsters gets fed and taken care of. Alright guys, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Got 100 feeder fish in here for this feeding, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This should be pretty insane. But let's take a look at the fish. Look at all those feeder fish. Now these have been quarantined for about 6 weeks now, so they're all healthy. Alright guys, here we go, here we go. Here we go, there they go. I'm try to dump these in quick so we can get a good feeding video. Whoa, look at that. Bam. Bass are going to town. Oh, that guard's got another one. Look at him. Vicious. Look at this. This dude's got like 3 fish in his mouth, like 2 tails hanging out. Look at all the scales flying in the tank, guys. That is insane. Nice. Look at that. Oh, I think he's got a mouthful too many. One just swam off. Did you see that? Catch and release, huh? Yep, there goes another one. That guy ate way too many. Get you one, dude. Oh, almost. Got him. Oh, got him. Yeah, buddy. There you go, big boy. All right, looks like everybody's got full bellies. Everybody is satisfied. You got to see me eat a variety of food. Well, guys, what do you think about the feeding video? Was it pretty cool or what? It's really cool to see these monster fish eat different varieties of food, and they'll literally almost eat anything. It's pretty crazy, and it's very expensive to feed these as well. But going on to our positive comment shout out. Our positive comment shout out this week goes to Kimberly BH. She wrote, "I'm so happy I found your channel. It's great to see someone so passionate about animals. Wishing you blessings and success in your fish keeping adventures. Keep up the great videos." Thanks, Kimberly. If you'd like a chance to receive a shout out, please leave a positive comment down below, and who knows, I might pick your next video. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast making it for you. I love feeding these monsters, and I love giving you guys the chance to see them. I think it's one of the best things about having fish is watching them eat. I think it's fascinating. Exciting news, I am going on vacation this coming week, but I'm going to take you guys along with me. I'm going to bring my camera, and we're going to go to a couple cool fish places, so stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below. That way you don't miss out on my future videos, because it's going to get crazy from here on out. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.